Welcome friends to this video. Today we're going to talk about how to promote your work and your art using social media. Also, we're going to do a few paintings in this video, so stay tuned till the end of the video. Once you've built a body of work and you're ready to begin getting into the hands of customers, your job is to promote. Marketing may feel daunting and even foreign if you've never done it before, but promoting your work can be just as creative and fulfilling as making your artwork. There has also never been a better time to get your work out in the world in a more cost-effective and engaging way. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram are all effective and mostly free ways to publicize your work. In addition, designing a strong web identity, blogging, creating eye-catching postcards, and even talking about your work to strangers can yield great results. And you don't have to do it all yourself either. Magazines and blogs are looking to feature the work of artists, and all it takes is a little savvy to get them to notice you. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to develop a strategic marketing plan to get your art business off the ground. The internet has become the place for artists to share and plug their work. Creating a website that showcases your work is an important way to establish yourself as an artist. Your website is often one of the first places that customers, gallery owners, collectors, art directors will encounter the brand of your art and brand. Since first impressions are everything, investing resources in creating a site to show and sell your work will go a long way. And there are many ways to create a clean, easy to navigate, professional-looking website, even on a limited budget. In terms of design, it can be overwhelming to make decisions. Building a website is often one of the tasks we put off the longest. Spend an hour or two pursuing other artists' sites and take notes of the ones you spend the most time on. What keeps you there? What are intuitive ways to browse through your work? Are there fonts or color palettes that would best showcase your pieces? You never want to rip off another artist off, but observing what you do and don't like will arm you with vital information about how you want to build your own site. Here are some important components to an artist's website. Function. Make sure your website is easy to navigate. Ask people you know to test your site on multiple browsers and give your feedback about how easy is it to find what they need. Clean design. Remember, you want to highlight your artwork. A simple background and overall design that doesn't compete for attention with your art will guarantee that your art gets the top billing on your site. Clear domain name. When selecting a domain name, make sure it's clear and easy to remember and aligned with the rest of your online presence and branding. Most artists simply use their first and last name as their domain name, but that's not necessary if it's already taken or your company has another name. The important thing is that it's simple and memorable. Strategic selection of work. As you grow as an artist, your body of work will expand in size and scope. You will need to select your best or most relevant work to highlight. Don't show everything you've ever made. If you work in a number or different styles or media, organize your work in a way that is easy for website visitors to find what they need. For example, you might divide your work into categories that reflect the subject matter and then choose the best example in each category to show on your website. Or sometimes artists divide their portfolios by medium or by the year it was created. Do what makes the most sense for you and how you think people will want to browse your work. Bio. You're not just selling your art, you're selling yourself as an artist. Let people know who you are as a person. Share your interests and what inspires you. Include a photograph of yourself and tell people in what city or area you live. If you are seeking illustration work, you can include a list of clients on this page too. Press. Some artists include a press page on their website. It is not necessary, but if you have gotten press that you are proud of, your website is a great place to display it. Contact information. People interested in working with you or buying your work need to know how to get in touch. Make your contact information clear, including an email address and any links to social media or your blog so they can follow you there. You may also include a link to sign up for the newsletter mailing list. Shop. Never make people hunt for how to buy your work. If you have an online shop, your website is a place to link it. Your shop may have a shop embedded, or you might even have an external shop like Etsy or Big Cartel. If there are multiple ways for people to buy your work, you might consider a store locator page to direct customers to retailers who carry your original works or products. A virtual form of word to mouth. Social media allows you to share your work and make connections in ways that might have been unimaginable just a few years ago. In my own career, I created social media with getting my work in front of a wide audience and, as a result, my being able to make a living from it. Through slowly growing my social media presence, over the past several years, I have made connections with hundreds of new customers and gotten exposure for new illustration work and commissions. Your social media network can become a significant part of your customer base. Best of all, they are free and easy to use. If you are new to social media, begin with just one or two platforms. Don't spread yourself across many platforms, or you might find yourself juggling too much. If you decide to use several platforms, it's best to be consistent and choose the same username for all. The one that is short, easy to remember, and makes sense, like using your name or business name. And while social media is a great marketing tool, it can also serve as a distraction from creating actual work. You may even find yourself feeling like a teenager again, since social media can sometimes feel like a popularity contest. There will always be another artist who has more followers or fans. So, if you find yourself feeling jealous, getting caught up in monitoring your stats, or feeling disappointed when no one has commented on your posts, remember that it takes time to gain fans. The more people see your name over and over in different parts of the internet, the more people will recognize you and your work, which will lead to more interactions. Look at social media as an opportunity to build a supportive community with your peers, not to compete with them. While these social media platforms are easy to use, knowing how to use them will help you grow a dedicated following. Here are some recommendations for making the most out of your social media pursuits. Start small. Begin with one or two platforms. To establish your social media presence and post as frequently as you can. Work on building community by commenting on both platforms, sharing other users' posts, and retweeting other users' posts. Though it might take time, eventually social media karma will set in and people will start to return and favor and follow you. Once you feel like you've gotten a foothold in either platform, you can consider trying another one. Be responsive. When followers show an interest in your work and ask questions or make comments, show them that you care and respond to their queries or compliments. This engages people with what you want to establish a level of goodwill, making them more inclined and maintain contact with you, purchase your work, or hire you for a commission. Keep the tone of your platforms positive and upbeat, and avoid at all costs negative posts or comments. Share some of yourself, market, celebrate your success, and keep a balance. And those are some basic tools. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you would subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!